Everybody, and welcome to my video today. I'm going to do a video based on why you should do a blog. So I've been writing for about a year now. This actually was in line with improving my public speaking skills. So it's kind of like a parallel of myself developing a personal brand. So this personal brand in itself is, as you probably are aware, is about my UX and personal development. And so I've been writing for a year, and sometimes it's hard to motivate myself to try and spend about a couple hours a week just writing, get my thoughts up there, what I've learned so far, what can I bring to my audience, why they find it interesting. And I've come up with a blog post and also this video today to kind of, I suppose, help those of you who may be thinking, oh, I want to start a blog post, but I'm not sure how, or why should I start a blog post? Because I'm doing a 9 to 5 job and I'm busy most of the time. I haven't got time to do it. And I kind of want to present an argument in terms of the reasons why I should start a blog. Because in my experience, it's provided quite a development piece in terms of trying to present myself as brand Sam, like the assonance there. But it's all about developing yourself and understanding how you can, I suppose, hone in on a skill set that you can develop. I kind of wanted to, I suppose, speak about the benefits of doing it, to try and encourage others to do it, because you may be starting off your career, might be in mid-career, or even at the end of your career. There is no perfect time to start a blog post. Just start it as soon as you can. In fact, I encourage the earlier the better, because it shows you the fact that it shows us a tangible learning experience going forward in terms of how you developed yourself, what kind of key lessons you've learned, and kind of how you inspired others in terms of your career path. And I'm kind of glad I started mine in terms of when I've just moved over to UX. I think it's been a valuable experience, and there's been a few things that I found that are valuable that others can learn from. So I kind of want to deep dive in terms of analysis and things I want to bring to the table to try and encourage you to try and start a blog post, or blogging, I should say. So number one is it helps you provide tangible evidence of your self with growth. Now, you may be going into work every single day and learning a new skill set from there, but actually being able to write about that experience and evaluate it kind of provides tangible evidence that you're learning from this experience. You're providing insights in terms of the way you're thinking about learning, what went on your mind, what went right, what could you improve on next time. And it kind of brings that insight in terms of it's a more personalized experience that probably when you read about blogs, other blog posts, or learning materials or videos, they provide you with the what, but they don't provide you into the insights in terms of how experiences work in real life. It's that whole utopia experience. However, a blog post provides a more realistic experience in terms of what you can expect, and what you've learned from it. It also provides you an opportunity to learn new skills. So within UX, there is a chance to develop loads of different skills. In fact, there's loads of areas you can go down. You can go down UX writing, go down to UX strategy, you can go into UX design, you can go into UX research. But blogging provides an extra, I suppose, skill set to your bow. So you'll be learning about copywriting. How do you write the best copy for your audience? What kind of words do you use to engage them? How can you be SEO? How can you make sure that your blog is seen on search engines? Looking at, I suppose, imaging as well. How do you take the appropriate image that provides a visual storytelling for your business, for your blog post? And it kind of gives you that extra skill set that you probably want to learn from somewhere else, and it gives you that whole reason to keep on learning and growing within, I suppose, the technical field. It gives you a really good networking piece. So you might be going to, for example, trying to go for a core papers or CFP. I was trying to remember what the acronym for that is, for like going to conferences, not going to conferences, but when you want to apply for a conference, it might be good for employers to see how you think. It might be just you want to network with others and they can see evidence of your work. It provides that, again, similar to what I was saying about the tangible evidence about your learning, it gives others to give an insights in terms of how you think, how you work, what kind of things you like, what kind of things where you I suppose your writing style. It gives you a chance to express yourself so others can relate or try and find you online. I suppose it provides also a learning platform for others in terms of understanding, okay, then this is what this person's gone through, and gives them a insight or inspiration in terms of understanding a bit more about, you know, things they can take on board for themselves and actually provide inspiration from them to learn. And I think one thing I would say for this, so this is the reasons why you should start a blog post, but how do you start a blog post? Well, just start writing about things that interest you. And I find sometimes it's hard to motivate myself to write, let's be honest, but try and set yourself a time in the week where you can write. And it might be 2 stages. You might be starting to write, then come back to it, and then edit it and then publish it. Just give yourself time. It's more about the quality of the post rather than the actual quantity. And so what do you write about? You can write about your experiences. You can write about yourself if you're just starting out. This is an introduction post. It might be a particularly good topic you're interested in. It might be, you know, you've seen a book, or it might be you might see a film that you want to write about. And it doesn't have to be that long. I think there's so many blog posts out there where it's trying to post long form, and it's sometimes you've got to read for 7 minutes, and people don't have a lot of time. People sometimes just want short, concise content that's below 400 words. So try and think of something that's short form rather than long form for the time being, just to get you started in terms of easing yourself into blogging. What posts, how can you post, or where to post? So I post mine on my own website and Medium, which help to get published within a particular publishing area. So I published UX-based publications. And although I'm not making a monetary fee out of this, that's not the point. In fact, some things I do in my free time I don't get paid for, and people might say, why not? But actually, I'm still in the beginning of my career. And the fact that I'm doing blogging is because I'm passionate about the subject area that I'm writing about. And also doing videos like this, I'm passionate about this because I want to get my voice out there. I want to push myself about UX and personal development. And doing this, it gives me a voice where I probably can't have a voice on my day-to-day basis. So I would say just give blogging a go. Just make sure, as I say with a lot of things, when you try blogging out for the first time, take it in small chunks. I've started for a year now, and I've kind of had a regular routine where I wrote a blog post every 2 weeks. Now I'm trying to boost it up to being once a week, which is kind of exhausting, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm setting myself regular targets and regular times I write it, just so I can get myself into routine and to feel less exhausted when I try to write them. So hopefully I've given you some insights in terms of why you should start a blog post, or blogging, I should say. Giving you insights in terms of why it's a good thing, how to do it, and the benefits of blogging itself. So on that note, have a great day, and I shall speak to you guys soon. Ciao for now.